Live on your side at 6. Focused on you.
We begin tonight with the heat. It is the hottest day of the year so far, and we won't be seeing relief anytime soon. Thank you for joining us. I'm Ann Allred.
And I'm Mike Bush, and we could see some storms before the night is over. Let's get right to meteorologist Jim Castillo for that Weather First forecast.
Yes, we're watching those storms in our northern counties, just north of the northern counties right now, in Quincy and Hannibal, with a warning there. I'll show you that coming up. At 93 degrees, down from 95, but even that real field temperature about 100, and this cold front slamming into this hot, humid air. So these are severe thunderstorm watches just north of Pike County. So none of our counties in this watch. That may change, though, as this huge cluster of showers and storms moves southeast at about 35 miles an hour. This brand new warning, again, here's Pike County, and then the county right there includes Quincy. Let's zoom in a little bit. And again, a little bit of rotation in there. Also some large hail, damaging wind up to 70 miles an hour. So we'll watch these as they slide southeast, and especially as we get into the next couple of hours. So here's that futurecast. It should weaken that line of showers and storms, but we have to watch each individual cell as it moves our way. And I'll have another update coming up and talk more about this heat that's going to last for a while.
Tonight, new details about a shooting at a Metro bus location in North St. Louis. Police are using technology to catch the suspect who shot a man multiple times. 5 on your side's Megan Kernan joins us live from police headquarters with how they're working with Metro to protect riders. Megan.
And St. Louis police want people to know that if they commit a crime at a Metro bus location, it will most likely be captured on one of their cameras. That's exactly what happened this morning, and it's helping detectives try and track down the suspect.
Well, I see a lot of crazy stuff going on around here.
William Riley hasn't ridden the Metro bus in 4 years. Thursday was his first time back at the Riverview Transit Center, the same place where a 56-year-old man was shot several times in the chest.
I wish they step up more security at these stops. I really do, because just having one person, that ain't working.
Officers found the man in the parking lot around 6 a.m. He was taken to the hospital in critical condition. Tonight, police are still looking for the shooter.
If a crime happens on Metrolink property, the likelihood that it's captured on camera is high. And when that happens, we're going to use that to our advantage in our investigation and ultimately arrest someone and bring them to justice. The technology that Metrolink has can quickly come into the hands of the St. Louis Metro Police, and that's what's happened in this instance.
While no arrests have been made, St. Louis Police spokesperson Mitch McCoy says a camera on a Metro bus captured some of the shooting.
It's the technology that we're leveraging every day to bring people who want to commit crimes off the streets, and that's what's going to happen here.
That also made me feel safe too, knowing that that's out here to do that.
Riley says the recent shootings and crimes happening at other nearby Metro locations need to stop.
That's so unsafe, but if they don't have enough security, what can they do? Because you do have security that's scared of what's going on in the streets.
Police believe they'll catch the suspect with the help of this technology. 5 on your side has reached out to Metro for a comment, but has not heard back yet. If anyone has any information about the shooting, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers at 866-371-TIPS. Reporting live in downtown St. Louis, Megan Kernan, 5 on your side.
Tonight, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled on a medication used in nearly 2/3 of all abortions in the U.S. The vote, which was unanimous, preserved access to a 2-drug regimen used to end a pregnancy up to 10 weeks. Our Justina Coronel talked with staff at a local clinic and a pro-life group about today's decision. Justina?
Well, Mike, this is the court's first abortion decision since Roe v. Wade was overturned nearly 2 years ago. The justices ruled a group of doctors lacked legal standing to challenge the FDA's regulation of the abortion pill mifepristone. Today, we heard reaction from both sides on what this means.
We are very happy about the Supreme Court's decision. We can kind of take a step back and take a deep breath.
A sigh of relief for Michelle Lando, Chief Operating Officer of Hope Clinic. This is after the Supreme Court ruling rejected a challenge to restrict access to the abortion pill mifepristone. The Granite City Abortion Clinic knows how powerful a ruling can be.
People need abortion access. People need abortion care.
Since the overturn of Roe v. Wade in 2022, their patient numbers have doubled.
Patients who have had to travel more than 250 miles have increased 750% since pre-Dobbs.
And outside of the nearly 50-year-old clinic, signs of opposition are apparent. The sidewalks have messages from advocates against abortions.
And so we're disappointed that the Supreme Court found that they did not have standing to bring this lawsuit. But this case doesn't end the story. Missouri's laws are still in effect, and they protect women and unborn children. Abortions are only permitted in Missouri in cases of medical emergency.
Despite the decision, Director Sam Lee of Campaign Life Missouri, a pro-life lobbying organization, says they'll still work towards their goal in the Show Me state.
We think that they should be protected and that our laws should stay in place.
Both sides fight and look ahead at a potential ballot measure in Missouri.
So we're opposed to that initiative petition, which may be on the ballot in November, and we're going to educate voters so that they vote against it, so it doesn't get added to our state constitution.
I hope that the ballot initiatives are successful in every state, because every person in this country deserves to have access to, again, a full spectrum of reproductive health care options.
Now, there's another case in regards to abortion pills. Last year, Missouri Attorney General Andrew Bailey filed a lawsuit against the FDA for shipment of abortion pills in the mail. Today, Bailey tweeted that his case is still alive at the district court and he's moving forward with it.
On Capitol Hill today, Senate Republicans blocked a push to protect IVF. Some Republicans argued the medical procedure isn't really at risk. Our political editor, Mark Maxwell, is here with a new analysis from a former Chief Justice of the Missouri Supreme Court. Mark.
And Missouri Democrats tried to write IVF protections into state law this year, but Republicans in Jefferson City wouldn't allow that bill for a vote. Now, former Missouri Supreme Court Chief Justice Michael Wolff writes, Missouri's life begins at conception law also seems to outlaw in vitro fertilization. The former justice says the courts just haven't evaluated the new law since the fall of Roe v. Wade, and he argues because the abortion ban here is written so similarly to Alabama's, we could also see IVF jeopardized if someone sues. All this is coming just as the Southern Baptist Convention voted yesterday to object to IVF on moral and religious grounds. And Senator Josh Hawley voted to block IVF protections today, claiming it would undermine religious liberty.
This isn't about IVF. This is about their continuing war on people of faith, their continuing war on anybody who won't go along with their abortion agenda. Their IVF bill is actually about abortion. So my view is protect Missouri's laws. Missouri's got a good IVF law, good approach. Let's protect that.
To be clear, nothing in the IVF proposal mentions abortion at all. Hawley's office would not make him available for follow-up questions. His Democratic challenger, Lucas Kunce, said, quote, Josh Hawley is a constitutional lawyer. He knows Missouri has the same extreme fetal personhood laws that led to IVF shutdowns in Alabama. The quote continues, Josh claims to be 100% pro-IVF, but he's really just 100% full of, well, fill in the blank.
Coming up, St. Louis Lambert welcomes a new airline. The new nonstop flights now available.
Plus, the Dome hosting the first ever UFL championship this weekend. Will Battlehawks fans show up?